this has been in the making. I mean, PiYo was one of the first things we talked about before we even started Turbo Jam. You laid out when we had our first meeting what you do, what you certify trainers in. How did you come up with PiYo? Because it's really a different program.
Yeah, like most programs, I created initially to solve my own problem, to solve issues that I was having, and I was doing so much cardio and strength training and making muscles tight, 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 tight. And I didn't feel like I fit in a yoga class, and I didn't feel very graceful in a Pilates class, but I knew that I needed flexibility.
Now, when you say you didn't fit into a yoga class, what do you mean?
I just, I loved those formats, and I knew I needed them.
Was it because your yoga pants were see-through?
I heard about that. I need to move, I need to sweat, I need music, I need up-tempo. Like, for me, that's meditation. For me, like, feeling my body move, and like, I know some of you, because we're in Las Vegas, have seen O and seen Cirque du Soleil, just the beautiful movement of the body and becoming flexible while you're moving and not having to hold still really appealed to me. And I just knew that there were so many other people out there that felt that same way. They had a hard time holding still, but they know they need flexibility.
Yeah, well, what's great about it, and I think the thing that we saw in the test groups, were that people who desire those flexibility benefits of yoga and the core strengthening of Pilates, you've done it in a way that they're getting a full workout. They don't have to add on that resistance training. They don't have to do, get on the bike for another hour. You put it all together. Now, how did you move it from great group exercise experience to a great in-home experience?
Well, to be honest, it has evolved over the years, and in the beginning stages of, like all things, we just improve based on feedback and feeling more confident in our results. And in the beginning, I think I tried to be to Pilates and yoga with the format, and then I just said, it's PiYo. It's its own thing. It's functional flexibility. It serves people in their homes. Like when I teach, and I teach classes live at gyms, but I don't know if I'm going to see somebody once that month or twice that week. So I want to design a program where this is how I would train you if I had you for 60 days and I needed to give you amazing results with one program, which is what we do at Beachbody. We put together programs where it's like, let me transform your body. I've got you for 60 days. Let me show you what we can do.
Right. And so give us a little bit of an example then. What are some of the workouts? How do they, it could be sort of one DVD you do every single day because it kind of sounds like one thing.
Right.
Why do we need, we have 8 workouts plus a bonus on 3 DVDs. What makes up the PiYo program?
Well, the difference between PiYo Live, which is what people would experience in a live class, is it's kind of a sampler. But what we've created for the home workout is so incredibly robust. It's like everything I ever dreamed PiYo could be. And so that we could literally sculpt your body from start to finish. So that there are times when your legs need a day off, and so the following day we're working core. And then the day after that, we've designed it so you're burning tons of calories. And the day after that, it's all upper body strength. So each workout is kind of like its own unique way of sculpting your body, but in the right progression, so that you'll see results right away. Like within 7 days, people are like, this is crazy, how good I feel, how I'm feeling like my abs, and they see results right away. But I really wanted to bring a program to people where they could see you're going to change your body and become more flexible, because quite honestly, there aren't very many flexibility programs where you have this type of transformation.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And as you can see, we have a kit that's going to be available like at the end of the day after the show here is done. They open it up in the core. I have great news. We have over 8,000 units here in Las Vegas. So that's right. That means you can stay here through the whole program. Don't start lining up. You've got all weekend to get it. And they're actually anticipating some of the demand. They have more even staged to come in if we start to run short. So, some other good news. This will be on special. This will be the Challenge Pack special as soon as the Challenge Pack launches today after the session, which means you're going to have from now through the end of July, which means you can use it for the Team Cup Challenge as the Challenge Cup special. And And you also will have the exclusive on it for 3.5 weeks. That's from now until mid-July before beachbody.com or Amazon or any of the other sites. Get it. So you get out there, you get running with it, you make things happen, and we attract a whole new group of people. Now, one last question, really, because as you moved it from the class to the home, the one thing I liked about it that you said was this idea of programming it so that everybody was in that first 2 rows and that they could see the customization. Have you found that even in the test groups, have you gotten any feedback of people who felt like they had a more, I don't know, intimate experience with the training, that they got it better because they were doing the home?
Yeah, as I shared with you, sometimes the frustration when you're teaching a class is you don't know who's going to walk in the room, so you have to kind of serve the front 2 rows. But it's really the people who walk in the very back of the room who are on their journey, who you need to take care of, and we were able to do that with PiYo, and it was so cool to do, and it's never been done before in a workout series I've ever seen before, especially because of alignment. So many times you watch a video and you're like, I can't tell what they're doing. How are they lined up? So we made sure that the modifier, was my good friend Michelle, we've been friends for 20 years, and she literally is standing next to me the entire time, turned sideways. So I'm facing front, she's turned sideways, so you see every alignment modification. And modifications aren't just for people who are starting a fitness journey. There are some incredibly fit people who need to modify this because they're not flexible.
Right.
And we need, in one workout, you can become that much more flexible. When you're more flexible, you have a longer stride, you run faster, you recover quicker from your workouts. Your body, you wake up and you feel restored. This is what people need. This is what the cardio junkies, their bodies, you're craving it, people. You're craving it, you need this. We can't just keep pounding our bodies and jumping up and down and making our muscles tight without creating that balance. It's the balance that will give us longevity.
Yeah, well, I think you're going to love it. It's going to feel great. I know you had a packed house for today's PiYo workout.
Awesome.
And, so, this is one of the tools. And, I spoke to a lot of coaches today. I hope you're writing stuff down. I hope you're thinking, who can I share this with? Who is this going to be right for? It's obviously going to matter that you review the program, you check it out, and you understand it. But we're going to be able to reach a lot of people with this program, and I think it's a great innovation. Thanks so much. Chalene Johnson, everybody.